Hey, hi, I'm back. So I think I no need to give my introduction, but again, somebody is watching me first time. So my name is Kaushik Chatterjee, and all my previous videos, whatever you have seen, you might have seen a lot of tips on savings, a lot of tips on what exactly my income should be, how based on the inflation, even what will be my corpus, what will be my future corpus. So all these things even already we have seen, and even my previous video already you have seen what exactly the human life value and what exactly the impact of this human life value, how do you even calculate this human life value, right? Now in this video what we are going to discuss, actually we are going to discuss there are a lot of financial tools are there. So now when I'm talking about savings, now slowly I need to understand on that savings now how I can go even for my investment, right? Because only savings will not even help you out. So whatever savings, on my previous videos, I think in details I have spoken, so I don't need to repeat over here. So if somebody has not watched all those videos, I request you all so that you can from the video 1 till now, even you can watch even on a while, and then you can understand what I'm going to discuss in this video particularly, and what is the importance now of my investment even towards my all these financial tools, even how I need to do, what are the things I need to check, how I need to understand this pattern, and then only I can go even for my proper investment, even whatever savings I have done, whatever percentage of savings I have done, and whatever the percentage even I'm going to invest in XYZ even tool, let's say. So in this video what I'm going to discuss, as I told you, there are a lot of tools, right? You talk about, I mean, India, if I talk there'll be let's say are very popular things. It could be even FD, it could be even real estate, it could be even, let's say, I can say even it could be even mutual funds, it could be even life insurance, right? It could be even any of my equity market, even share market, all those things. These are the most even popular investment tool, even you can see in India also, even across globe also you might see also, right? But now the biggest question for me, as a layman, or let's say as a common man. Now investment I got it, let's say some of the videos I got tips, and now I understood, okay, what is the importance of my investment, sorry, my savings. But now before I invest, I'm not going to discuss all the tools over here, but what I'm going to discuss in this video is the investment wherever I'm doing, is it authorized, is it, let's say, has what I can see, a kind of authority, that where I can invest also. Tools is different, but when I'm talking, let's say, authority, that investment tool has the authority. Is my investment is safe towards that tool? Is my investment is going to give me any guarantee, or let's say any kind of uh, let's say any kind of hassle it happens if the company get closed, even let's say there are some even financial cracks. So am I going to affect by this? So before I invest all those tools, I need to understand the regulatory body. So what I mean to say, the regulatory body is very important. Now when I talk about India, let's say, right? Because currently I'm talking from India, so definitely we need to understand that the tips will be same for, let's say, across globe, even for all. Majorly, more or less, even people will be investing whatever I just told you. Probably in FD, probably in RD, yes, the recurring deposit, probably let's say in kind of real estate, probably let's say in kind of like mutual funds, probably in kind of shares, whatever it is. So across globe, if you look out, the people are looking this kind of investment on. But in India, if I look out, what is the authorized body for this? What is the governing body for this? Who is controlling this? If I invest, let's say, is it safe? Because as an investor, as a layman, as a common man, this is a big question for me. Because if I give even, let's say, XYZ company, XYZ even organization like my XYZ amount, how they are going to even utilize this money, where they are going to put this money, how I am going to get this guaranteed or it is non-guaranteed. So these are the things, automatically it will come to your mind, and you should answer, you should have a ready answer for all this. Why? Because before you invest, because already you have saved with your hard-earned money. So when I'm talking about savings, like, you have done that hard work already, and that hard work should not be wasted even somewhere like where you don't know even all those answers, right? So I hope now you understood, like, why a governing body for all my investment tool is very much required. So as I told you, in India there are majorly even three governing body are there, right? If you talk about any kind of banking operation, if you look out any kind of banking investment, as I told you, you talk about fixed deposit, you talk about a recurring deposit, you talk about let's say through bank, whatever even deposit you are going to do, these are the deposit. Even the bank, if I do, is that bank is under whom? Is that bank is controlling by whom? So let me tell you, the RBI in India, that is called Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India. So they take care of entire the banking operation. You talk about any XYZ bank. You talk about that, there might have again another confusion. The X bank is undertaken by government. It's a government bank. But another Y bank, it's a private bank. So is it a huge difference? Let me tell you, it is all same. If the governing body is RBI, you talk about X government bank, you talk about Y private bank, the operation, the security, the authenticity, it is all same. Why? Because RBI is the governing body, the Reserve Bank of India. Whether it is X bank, whether it is Y bank, it is all regulated by them. What I am talking regulated. Regulatory is what? Regulatory means they give the guideline to all those banks. This is the XYZ guidelines you have to maintain. Now if you don't maintain, what will happen? They have again the authority to cancel the license for particular that bank, particular that organization, or let's say whatever, irrespective of that financial institute is coming under RBI. So am I clear now on the same? So RBI is the one governing body. Now if you talk about, let's say now the next instrument, if I talk, as I told you, like it is insurance. So it's a very vast thing. There are health insurance, which is related to all your health hospitalization. There are life insurance, which is again even covering the life, right, or the death, right? And there are also even general insurance, which typically we call non-life insurance. Like whatever, apart from your life, apart from your health, whatever comes, it is all non-life. It is your house, it is your car, it is your bike, whatever it is coming apart from your life. So now whether it is life, whether it is non-life, and whether it is health, that whole, all three together, it comes under IRDAI. That means Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India. Previously it was known as IRDA. Now the I been included. So Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India, they take care again. If you talk about X company is private or Y company is government, so there is no deviation on the same. They put together all even regulated by IRDAI. Clear? Now the third point comes actually, let's say if I invest, let's say in the stock market, if I invest, let's say somewhere in the AMC, like asset management companies, if you know, typically is popularly known as mutual funds. Who controls this? So let me tell you, again in India it controls by SEBI, SEBI, which is Security Exchange Board of India. Clear? So what I told you actually. So there are three regulatory body. In short, if I tell, RBI, Reserve Bank of India, which takes care of all your banking financial products. If you talk about insurance, whether it is life, whether it is non-life, whether it is your health, it all takes care by IRDAI. And the final one, if you talk, let's say it is about my mutual fund, it is my stock markets, whatever it is all takes care by SEBI, that is my Security Exchange Board of India. So if my investments are through under this regulatory body, your investment is safe. Let me tell you one more time, if any of your investment, it is under RBI, it is under IRDI, it is under even SEBI, your investment is safe. Now why I'm talking it is safe, because again these three, whether it is RBI, whether it is IRDI, whether it is SEBI, this is now directly controlled again by Ministry of Finance. So there is a finance ministry in every country, right? Typically even in our country India also it is there. So this will be controlled by a government finance ministry, which is again directly taken care by government of India. So what I'm trying to say, you as an investor, your hard-earned savings should be invested somewhere, that investment should be safe. These are the three regulatory body. If your investment under all these three, any of the regulatory body, your investment is safe. Now you might ask me, typically whenever I go for a session, I meet a lot of people even across globe. So there I get a common kind of thing. Sir, can I invest in this? Can I invest on XYZ tool? Can I invest on? See, I'm not the person to decide. I'm not the person to tell you no, don't do this, don't do that. What I'm trying to give you, I'm trying to give you a right message through this video. If it is your money, you should take a control. You should take a control, and similarly you should understand what are the tools are there. This tool, even wherever you are investing, that tool is safe under this regulatory body or not. My investment is safe or not, that I am going to guide you. I am not telling you where you need to invest, how you need to invest. No, I can only guide you. But yes, as a responsible investor, what I can tell you, these three instruments, if you are investing, yes, your investment will be safe, right? So you also need to think any other of your investment, if you have done already in the past, or you are planning to, if you have done, so I think I cannot help you out. But if you are planning to do, just to check it out. Is it under RBI? Is it under IRDI? Or is it under SEBI? If it is under this, you have a safe investment, right? So on this, you can also even ask me a lot of questions if you have any kind of queries. So I have already shared my mail ID, even you can reach me. So through that even I can answer a lot of your queries. So that is always welcome, and I'll be also waiting for all your queries, right? So fine then, have a great time, and we'll meet up next time. Thanks for watching.